Hi guys, and welcome to Classic TV Facts and Trivia. Thank you so much for being here. Today's video is on Dawn Wells, who played Mary Ann on Gilligan's Island, and on her feelings toward Bob Denver, who played Gilligan on Gilligan's Island. When taking a look back at all these old shows, research can fall into two categories. There are interviews where actors toe the company line, keeping their real feelings close to the chest and divulging very few truths. Then there are the interviews that are much more exciting to find. These are candid articles that highlight an actor speaking from the heart. Whether the interviewee is positive or negative, their language leads one to believe they're speaking truthfully. This Dawn Wells interview from 1967 edition of the Oakland Tribune exists in that second category. It's clear from the start just how earnest Wells is willing to be. "I think Bob Denver is kind of a genius," said Wells. "Immediately, this interview is different from the overly manufactured, producer-approved style of its ilk. Phony press back then had a ring of insincerity to it, but straight away it's obvious Wells is being genuine. He's the most amazing person, completely unlike Gilligan. The rest of us, the other six, are really a lot like our characters. Bob is not a comedian, really. He's quiet, very deep. He was a school teacher, you know. He seems to see the world differently from other people somehow. He almost sees the world like a child and notices the kind of things that kids do. He was telling me the other day how he built a treehouse for his own kids and stayed up in the treehouse until midnight reading horror stories aloud, scaring themselves to death. That's the kind of thing I mean. He enjoyed it as much as kids did." While to Wells, this is an honest assessment. We do have to note that this is absolutely something Gilligan would do. Regardless, as she continues, Wells' words paint a kind of picture of her Gilligan's Island co-star. When he's performing, it's like a light goes on. He becomes whatever he's doing. Last week, he told me about going to the pound to look for a dog, and as he told the story, he became each dog, a Cocker and a Great Dane, and he seemed to do it unconsciously. He doesn't care about material things either. Their house is a wonderful place with at least 20 cats, and the kids have a spider farm. Bob's wife says she practically had to hog-tie him to get him in a suit. For those of us who weren't lucky enough to meet Bob Denver before his death in 2005, this interview lets us know that he was everything that we'd hoped. Got to see Bob Denver at a Jimmy Buffett concert one time. Actually, him and Dawn Wells were there. Don't remember a lot about it because that's back in my drinking days, but I remember seeing them, so I can say I've seen Bob Denver and Dawn Wells live. And Jimmy Buffett. That's all I have for you. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget about classic rock and country music facts and trivia. It's on the doors. Please like this video, please, and subscribe if you have not yet. Please share it out with your family and friends. Let them know what we're doing here. You guys have a great day. God bless. I'm praying for you.